2. That return's good for about 11. When one quarterback plays well and the other doesn't, that can lead to a pretty one-sided affair like we've had here today.
Yeah, it has been one-sided, but look, there's always reasons why a quarterback plays well or doesn't, Jim. It truly is a team game on the offensive side, and the good numbers come from the offensive line that played well, and the bad numbers.
Pass is intercepted. He's brought to a halt. The Panthers are prepared to return the kickoff. Going to take it the distance. The 20, the 10. Nobody was going to catch him there. Touchdown.
You can never talk enough about special teams in the NFL. It truly...
The Falcons are getting set to punt. Welcome back. We've got a blowout in the making. They're in punting formation. Gains a few. When one quarterback plays well and the other doesn't, that can lead to a pretty one-sided affair like we've had here today.
Yeah, it has been one-sided, but look, there's always reasons why a quarterback plays well or doesn't, Jim. It truly is a team game on the offensive side, and the good numbers come from the offensive line that played well, and the bad numbers come from an offensive line that really struggled here today. Man, this defensive end, Jim, he is some talent. That time, good job, makes the move, shows the speed, and gets around there and gets the sack.
An extra tight end on the field for this one. Stewart lined up in the backfield. Over to Greg Olsen with the reception. He's into the open. That's reception number 7 for him. And again, another score on that drive, and we see a receiver closing in on the single game mark for touchdowns.
There's just no record that's safe. It's unbelievable. It seems like about every other week you and I are talking about another record that could be broken. And there's a chance here today, the way they're throwing the football, the way he is getting open, there's a chance he could break the record.
Let's see what they do on first down following that huge play. Beasley has the sack.
Well, every defense is looking for somebody to sack the quarterback, and that time the speed of the defensive end gets around the tackle and gets the sack.
Loss of 3 on the play. And the flag is down.
Holding offense.
The Panthers with a third down play coming up and hoping to improve in this category versus a week ago. The Panthers will set up. The 36 is the first down line. They're setting up screen. And he's going to be tackled, and that's going to bring us to fourth down. He continues to pile up the records, and now he has the NFL single season reception yardage mark.
You can set records like this when you're wide receiver and you're versatile. He can do all of it. He can catch it in the crowd. He has the speed to go deep, and he's clever, too. So even when you play good defense, he can get away from it.
The Panthers turn the ball over on downs.
The Panthers decided to go for it.
The Panthers will try to put a little drive together and not give the football away, Phil, as each team seems to treat it like it's a hot potato.
Well, sometimes it is a hot potato. Did you know?
And intercepted. He's brought down. Not all. The Panthers will try to hold on to the football. This has been one big turnover after another, Phil. Just what the coaches talked about in our meetings with him this week about ball security. No one's going to get him now. Now at the 40, the 30, the 20, the 10, and in the end zone, he can now celebrate history. Somebody save that game ball. That reception gives him the single-season receiving yardage mark. All set to punt here. This punt will be returned. The tackle made at the 40. Cam Newton taking the field once again.
And it hasn't been the running game that they've relied on. Instead, it's been all about the way he's been throwing the football with great success, Bill.
I think this quarterback went out there and showed everybody today that you could count on him. If you need him to win the game, he did it. And the running back, he also did his part. He did a good job blocking for the QB.
Welcome back. Coming out of the 2-minute warning here in the final quarter. Double tight end formation. 2nd down and 5.
Newton hooks up with Greg Olsen.
Tackle's made, and that'll move the chains.
And now as we look at some gaudy passing numbers, he's within striking distance of breaking the single-game pass yards mark.
Well, he's 75 yards away from breaking the single-game mark for the most yards in a game in NFL history. I know the coaches know where he stands on the sidelines. They're being told from upstairs. Everybody's excited about it. It wouldn't shock me to see him break that record here today.
Staying with the passing game on 1st down. Makes the catch. He's brought down at the 23-yard line. He continues to pile up the records, and now he has the NFL single-season reception yardage mark.
You can set records like this when you're a wide receiver and you're versatile. He can do all of it. He can catch it in the crowd. He has the speed to go deep, and he's clever too. So even when you play good defense, he can get away from you.
Somebody save that game ball. That reception gives him the single-season receiving yardage mark.
I don't know if he has enough room in that trophy case. He has so many footballs in there, but this one, he'll find some room for. What a year.
Touchdown as we near the end of this one.
And with that throw, we see again.
Matt Bosher ready to punt.
Let's see what he can do here.
Away from the ball, there's a flag down on the field. On his way. He's in for the touchdown, but hold on a minute. There's a flag down. There's a flag away from the football.
Illegal block in the back. Return team.
It's an illegal block in the back, and the coaching staff cannot be happy about this.
No, it's a bad decision, and most of all, it's dangerous. You can hurt players when you block them like that.
Cam Newton will take the snap out of the gun. The Panthers snap it at the 41. Here's Boykin. That's his first reception today. The Panthers signal for a timeout. They have 2 remaining.
So for Phil Simms and all the crew at EA Sports, Jim Nantz saying so long for now.